Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nashville Super Speedway, the site of tonight's Apex Racing Cup Series race here on Full Throttle Television. My name is Brady Hanna. In the booth beside me here is Tony Solarian. Tony, we've made it back to Nashville. Another great race in store tonight here for this time the Apex Racing Cup Series. A little bit longer race, 150 laps around this track. Should be a lot of fun here tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I know we talked about it on Sunday, and I know we're going to kind of get into it, but yeah, this is all concrete surface. It's a tire grading type of a track, and I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent about it. It's a little less than a mile and a half, but it's still kind of a fun track. Well, hopefully we'll see some good green flag runs here tonight.
From above, it kind of has the footprint of a mile and a half track. Looks kind of like Kansas, Chicagoland, but it is a little bit shorter. The banking's a little bit less, and the surface being the biggest difference, being concrete with the joints there. You kind of go down the track, and you can kind of bump, across the intersections there of the concrete. Makes it a really interesting experience, unique experience around this track. And the grip is a little bit different too. The one thing I do like about this track, Tony, we didn't mention it on Sunday night, but I like the fact that you can really see the rubber being laid down on the track. This white surface really shows the black rubber on the track, and you can really see where the rubber starts building up.
Well, yeah, that is one of the kind of fun things about iRacing where, yeah, you definitely, in real life, yeah, as the tires kind of wear in, like we say the cheese grater, well, the cheese got to go somewhere and it gets embedded into the track. And then, yeah, that line starts getting darker and darker as the race goes on, which is, yeah, it's very cool, a lot of fun. And, I don't know if well, I'm sure it does have a little bit of handling differences for the car as well, but I don't know. I'm not experienced enough to really feel it, but I'm sure it does, right?
Probably. I think they've enhanced that over the years as well. So we'll see all that tonight. Looking at tonight's race, though, our race analysis, 150 laps around this track, right at 200 miles, about 195 miles around this track. We do have 2 stage breaks tonight, and those breaks happen at lap 45 and lap 90. So a 45-lap run each stage there, and then we race to the end, of course, after that. Around 56, I think, laps of fuel is what they told me here. Looking down here, yeah, 56 laps. So we'll see if that comes into play at some point throughout the night. 45 miles an hour on pit road. You do have 5 sets of tires and 28 cars in the field tonight. So as they continue qualifying, we'll look at the weather as well. That is the points. We'll look at that in a minute, but we'll look at the weather. It's clear out here, 107 degrees, but I do see the sun kind of setting here, Tony, so that might play an effect here.
Well, yeah, they have the the 2x time acceleration. So yeah, we might see a little bit of the track get under some dark conditions, and yeah, that might cool down this concrete a little bit. So yeah, you never know. Uh, we'll see. I'm looking at time right now to see if we may actually get there or not.
Looking at the schedule, while you do that, we are at Nashville here, August, what is this, 18th? 8/18. Everybody's been talking about it on social media for Kyle Busch. We do have Michigan next week, Pocono coming up, and then San Diego after that. We got Martinsville after that one, Chicagoland. A lot of fun tracks coming up, and then the big one at Talladega there. So a lot of interesting tracks coming up. A big 2-mile at Michigan, Pocono, the Tricky Triangle. Then we head to the road course on a naval base, and then a short track. So we're hitting them all here, Tony.
Yeah, there's a little bit of mixed bag of everything. Yeah, especially with the road course, and I like Pocono. I love that triangle. Michigan's a great 2-miler, and Martinsville. I mean, yeah, Chicagoland, my neck of the woods, and then the Dega. I mean, yeah, there's literally one of everything in the next 5 or 6 races here.
There really is, because it's a mile and a half after that at Chicagoland, so we're hitting them all. So the next 5 races are going to be a mixed bag for sure. Let's look at the points before we get started here tonight. Coming into tonight, Alexich leads Ackridge. Ackridge with a strong rebound last week at Charlotte, had a great run going, but he inches closer. Unfortunately, Alexich is right there, was right behind him, I think, at the finish of the race last week. So they're still right there close together. You got Thad Teasley there in 3rd, Matt Davies in 4th. You got Kyle Cortez there in 5th spot. And yeah, so we got this battle going on, and we're just past halfway of the season. So still a lot of racing to go.
Yeah, but nobody's really got anything for Alexich right now. I mean, there's still a 120-point lead over Braxton right now. That's a big hill to climb for a lot of these guys, even beyond within the top 10. I mean, Ian Perkins he's 527 points behind right now, so he's got a long way to go, and he'll be lucky if he can maybe even crack the top 5 right now. But Yeah, it's Alexis got this sewed up, but it still is a long season, and yeah, we got a big mixed bag of tracks up and coming too. So anything could happen. I mean, it's I don't want to obviously give it to somebody right now, but it is what it is.
Well, the sun is setting. Qualifying is complete. Let's throw it over to our starting lineup and get things started here in Nashville for the Nashville 200 for the Apex Racing Cup Series. And starting on pole is going to be the number 67, Noah Jackson, going to take the pole here tonight over Trey Whitehead. They're in second place, all Toyota front row. As a matter of fact, the top 6 all Toyotas here tonight. Starting in the third position, the number 45, new look for Travis Burton. That 45 car going to roll off in third position with the 42 of CJ Gates right behind it, beside him in the fourth position. Fifth spot going to go to the 35. That's Senor Yosef in his Chumba Casino colors. The 19 of Jacob Booth going to start beside him in the red and blue Toyota. Seventh spot going to go to the 32 of Matt Davies. Davies going to start alongside the Chevrolet, the number 48 of Troy Sand in 8th position. Ninth spot going to go to the 13. That is Thad Teasley. He's got some new colors there as well, with the 9 of Cody Pierce starting in the final spot of the top 10. 11th spot for the 4 of Don Zaprina in that Hot Wheels car. Won't miss that one. And the 84 of Ryan Floyd going to start in 12th position. The 36 of Randy Waugh will start in the 13th position. And 14th spot going to go to the 40 of Zach Zukowski.
All right, starting 15th, we have Matthew Doyle. He's in car 46. Then Landon Rainey in car 24. He's starting 16th. Missio Flores, he's car 27. He's starting 17th. Sheldon Swindle, he's starting 18th in car number 8. He's got the 818 going. Then you have David Esky in car number 19, starting, or not 19, he's in the 19th spot, car 55. Michael Alexic, car 5. Cod Cortez, 21. Robert Brown, 22. Matthew Ruddick, 23. Michael Childs, 24. Braxton, 25th. And then Chris Everett run out 26 cars. Are we good?
We are good. We made it to the front stretch here, getting ready for the start of the Nashville 200 into the restart zone. Green flag flies, and we're racing here at Nashville Super Speedway.
I almost would love for them to do at least one extra pace lap,
Well, we kind of ran into the start there. Side by side, still for the lead. Whitehead trying to take it away on the outside. Noah Jackson saying not so fast. Still battling back on the inside, almost 3 wide behind him. Actually, it is 3 wide.
Yeah. They thought twice of that. Or maybe not.
Oh, up the track a little bit. 35 up the track. 3 wide off the corner. Who's going to lead this first lap, though? Trey Whitehead? Or is it going to be Noah Jackson?
I think Trey got him by a hair there. 0.007, the 007. Yeah, 45 actually got kind of caught in he was the meat in the sandwich back there and just kind of getting, he fell back already.
Still side by side for the lead. Whitehead and Jackson.
Yeah, wow.
Jackson back to the inside, almost touching through the corner. Maybe a little contact there on the exit.
Might have it at the line here. 0.005. Wow.
But an outside lane looking pretty strong early on here.
It is. Well, we're going to notice, too. I mean, we saw this on Sunday. I mean, this is just the way the track is. The upper line is going to be definitely the money line towards the end of this race, just because you're not going to have the rubber, but you're going to have that momentum. And as the tires wear.
Whitehead drove it into the corner, up the track on the exit there. Here comes Noah Jackson back to the inside. Still haven't settled this one out front.
I believe, Trey still got him that lap. I don't know, Noah got him that lap. I'm looking at, I'm confused. I'm looking at both. One says Noah, one says Trey.
Noah got the lead there through 1 and 2. Here comes Trey Whitehead back to the inside. Noah having a little connection issue there down to the back.
I have not seen a race go.
They're sideways. They're wrecking on the front stretch. Noah Jackson goes through the grass. Trey Whitehead locks it down on exit. We stay green. Noah Jackson still driving through the grass.
Yeah.
And Trey Whitehead slow on the front stretch.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen a race where the top 2 have been racing 4 laps straight in a row. And, well, that ended very quickly, unfortunately.
Well, that hands the lead to CJ Gates in the 42. He says, thank you very much. as those guys struggle to get things back underneath them. Noah Jackson still having issues with connection.
Yeah, he keeps flapping, keeps coming out and off there. And he dropped all the way down to 15th, whereas Trey's all the way down to 24th right now. So that really killed both of them.
So CJ Gay's your leader now. Samuel Joseph in second, but Matt Davies battling him there. Samuel got the apron a little bit there in 3 and 4.
Well, hopefully Samuel's not got his chat box up right now. He's out there trying to get her done.
Right behind him, that's Thad Teasley, Travis Burton, side by side as well. Boy, it's close racing right there for second.
This is always scary to do this early on in the race too, just especially when we know these tires are going to wear pretty heavily, and you really just, even just running side by side like this, you're just burning up your stuff. Both cars are.
Let's go back and look at that battle for the lead that went wrong there between Trey Whitehead and Noah Jackson coming off the corner. We'll see. Looks like Trey's up the track just a little bit, gets loose coming off the corner, smacks the back of the Noah Jackson's car as he gets loose, slides sideways, both of them in the grass. Noah keeps going, and Trey has to straighten it up there.
Yeah, that was wild. All right, Davies finally clears Joseph. Although Yosef's got that now all over his bumper.
267 there. I said, oh, and he just spins him into the infield. Back up front, yeah, they're still battling for the second. Now third position, you're right. Davies does clear, and now it's Joseph and Thad Teasley side by side. Thad had a
kind of going back.
Great run last week at Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm going through the back. Oh, who's that? Childs, yeah. As I was scrolling to the back just to see, everybody else is kind of single file out, and there's really kind of spread out as well. I mean, with the 45 lap stage, yeah, you definitely want to save a little bit.
Yeah, 10 laps in right now, or we're working laps in right now. 45 laps, your first benchmark to get some points here.
Oh, the 40, Zaksikowski had a little checkup. The 27 got into him back there. Missile. I was watching Matthew Ruddick and Kyle Cortez. They were kind of duking it out. They sorted it out, but then there was some contact in front of them.
Got Thad Teasley going for the second. Going to get it on the front stretch. So it's Thad Teasley in the 13 looking strong early tonight.
Took it, yeah.
A little loose on exit. Gets a check up there. Here comes Samuel Joseph to take advantage. Matt Davies was content riding behind him, but Samuel stuck it in there on the bottom.
Samuel started, where did he start? 5th. So, yeah, he was kind of up there after the restart, but fell back a little bit. Now he's got a little second wind, it looks like.
Let's see, Joseph trying to take that away from Davies, and does, so he clears him off too. So Samuel Joseph up in the in the third. Chasing Thad Teasley in second. All this happening behind the 42 of CJ Gates. He's got a 0.8 of a second lead over second right now.
Yeah, and he's not really running away from him either. He's kind of managing. He does have the quickest lap of the race thus far with a 30.3. So, and he's running like 30.8 right now. So, yeah, 10 laps in, 13 laps in, he's already half second off pace.
It shows you what tires mean here.
Yep.
And there's our top 5 kind of lined up there together. Oh, and we got a caution.
Yeah, we do.
Landon Rainey backwards in turns 1 and 2 there.
Ooh, he had a little bit of help.
He's going to get that right. He gets this turned around. There goes the pace car. Trying to stay on the lead lap here. So our leaders are going to come around and catch the pace car. Gets it going. We'll see what put him there in the first place here. Caution number 1 for the 24. Going into turn 1. Charger behind him. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it was Matthew Doyle back there. Fortunately, yeah, it only, fortunately it didn't involve any other driver, but man, Landon got punted to the outside wall there.
Right on board with Doyle here into turn 1. Charges the corner. I think he gets a little loose and tries to save it by getting back in the gas, and unfortunately the 24 is right there. But yeah, it looks it looks pretty bad on TV. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think what we saw there is actually what it looks like. He went in there to get it, but I don't think that was his intention. He got
No.
loose on entry there, and I think tried to control his car there, and unfortunately oversped the entry there and got into the 24.
And I was going to say it almost looked like Landon maybe got a touch loose too, but maybe not.
I mean, we can go back. Let's go back and ride on the 24 here. We'll see. Looking back, I mean, possibly he could have been a little slower in the corner as well. Now, I can tell you from a driver's standpoint, what the 24 saw is that he just ran over me. He just, you know what I mean? You just,
Yep.
And the 46 is like, no, so it's just part of it there.
Right, and I'm looking at Landon's car. He already had, I thought he hit the wall with the front nose of the car, but he actually missed it. But he actually had front end damage before the accident as well. So I know he got a little bit more rear end damage because he kind of barreled into the wall, but he did not hit the front end twice, despite he does have front end damage. So I wonder if it was a bad restart there for him.
I can tell you, Chris Everett started from pit road tonight. I'm not sure if that's from a penalty or if he just missed the start, but he is our first lucky dog recipient, so he does get back on the lead lap. He was only one down, so it's going to put him back on the lead lap. And
well, even Dalton Zuprina, I know he was out there practicing, and the Hot Wheels car looks awesome. It's just, it's not on track. Where you at, Dalton?
Yeah, he's sitting down there on pit road.
He wanted to guarantee that we saw the top half of his car tonight, maybe? I don't know.
Kind of appropriate he's driving a Hot Wheels car. How many times have we played with Hot Wheels and they go off the ramps and do flips and stuff?
Oh, yeah. Too many to count.
Yeah.
And then you put him in your dad's vice, to act like it's a car crusher. I've done that a couple times. With the old ones, the ones that you don't like.
Yeah. I mean, I've put firecrackers in them, just
all
kind of things.
Hook a bottle rocket to them and let them fly down the road.
Yeah. Oh, fun times.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to get our first restart of the night here. Lap 16, 135 to go. Racing to lap 45 for the stage. It's going to be CJ Gates, Thad Teasley, side by side on the front row. Off of turn 4 as the pace car peels off. They enter the restart zone. 42 Gates is going to shoot off there. Good restart for him. The outside line, though, kind of organized there as they head off into 1. Oh, we got a caution.
Yeah, we do. And actually, I got some breaking news about Dalton from David Ackridge. I guess Dalton hit the gas pedal and blew his engine before the race started.
Oh.
Now that is unfortunate. How does that happen?
Well, I can tell you our caution on the restart here involved the 99 of Chris Everett. We'll get back to that story in a minute, but unfortunately, on this restart, Chris Everett having some issues. Let's go back and look at it here as they come to the line. Ooh. Is that the 24 in the back of the 99?
Yeah.
There was a check up there.
Yeah.
And the 24 did not get that message.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who exactly was that. There was Matthew Doyle in front of him. I don't know if Matthew maybe spun the tires or something, but yeah, he did not go. Chris checked up for him, and Landon was already gone.
You know what I think happened? I think Matthew was in the wrong gear on the restart.
Oh, yeah. You do see the car kind of lunge.
Yeah, he creeps off the corner, and unfortunately Everett had to check up for it, and Landon Rainey was anticipating the start. Unfortunately, right in the back of the 99.
Ouch. Well, he just gets his lucky dog, and now he's got a little damage.
Well, I mean, again, the car's involved. The 24. He was just our caution. The 99 just got a lucky dog. And now both of them have found each other, unfortunately. And
well, the front nose it's a little scuffed up. But actually, Landon's front nose looks worse than Chris's right now. So that's probably better news for Chris.
You never want to see that. So Now back to the 4 car. So you ask how you could potentially do that on the initial start. Well, if you have a pedal malfunction, it could just
Right.
max out the gas, and there's really nothing you can do to fix it. So you're up there scrambling, trying to unplug the pedals, this, that, and the other. That could happen. I've seen that happen before. And that's really about all I got. I don't really know how you would do something like that on the start.
Well, apparently it was a foot problem because the chat's all talking about it. We got David still out there, and Frenchie, our very own Matthew LaRiviere. He was just he spoke to Dalton and he rested his foot on the gas pedal, didn't realize it, and the motor went pop. Pop goes the motor. That's awful. That's a rough night for Dalton.
I guess if you have the audio coming through your headset, your headphones. You know, if you're listening through,
right.
If you got audio coming through your headphones, I know some people do. Some people use actually the speakers. And you have your headphones off, you wouldn't know you've rested your your foot on the gas, and I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've got it through the speakers myself. And then my wheel would be lighting up like a Christmas tree. Although I probably had the VR headset on as well. So, there's Samuel Yosef out there. I am watching chat. It's Drive Samuel, but hello.
Drive Samuel, but hello. So far tonight, we've had some pretty big movers throughout the field. We'll put that up there. Alexich up 13 spots. Ackridge up 13 spots.
Wow, yeah.
So they've made progress through the field. Unfortunately, our top 2 who started the race have went the other direction after that contact off turn 4.
But let's see where they're at. Trey's up to 17th now, and Noah's actually up to 9th. So not bad. They're slowly rebounding. I mean, if it's going to happen, do it now. Do it early.
All right, pace car's off, getting ready for restart number 2. Green flag's out. 42 gets a good start. And again, that top 2 on the top. We got a caution again on the restart. Sheldon Swindle this time. We got a big mess in the
a lot of guys
turn
here.
1.
Troy and Robert Brown.
I think Troy maybe come to a stop, just waiting to see how everything developed. Hopefully that's the case for his sake.
Yeah. Oh, the 8 just Swindle just spun. I think that was a misshift for sure.
All right, let's see it. We'll go back and see what happened to the 8 of Sheldon Swindell here on the start. Ooh, you're right. Very abrupt.
Yeah.
In contact with the 55 of Esky, probably shocked him. Let's right on board with the 55 here. There's Troy Sand right there. Oh! And he goes up and clips, I believe, is that Matthew?
Yeah, Robert Brown he got.
Oh.
Let's see what happened to Matthew. Yeah, maybe Matthew got it. Yeah, he was in the grass. Who did he get?
Robert almost got by there.
Oh, and Landon actually put Doyle into the grass. But after Doyle bounced off the 55.
Watching the 46 here, he hits the 55. Yeah, comes across the track in front of the 24.
Troy actually did the best out through all of them. He kind of rolled right through that. Yeah.
Smoke, slow down, turn left. Oh, more going on. And I told you, I think he just sit there and waited for everything to develop and then just drives on by.
They're counting his crash on the report, but yeah, no, definitely no crash. That was survival at its best. That's what you got to do, especially on these longer races. Well, I mean, it's not super long, but long enough. You still got to get there you got to be there at the end, right?
Well, the biggest thing is he protected his car, so he's got to
absolutely.
You know,
and he's probably just leapfrogged 5 cars right now, just from that.
Well, looks like restarts and getting the power downs. Well, I would say that's an issue. To be honest with you, we've seen somebody in the wrong gear and somebody shift to the wrong gear on the restart. So I don't think it's a grip issue. It's a gear issue. What's
Well, it's these sequential transmissions that I absolutely loathe. So I mean, it's kind of
who
the way it is.
who was it on the was it Doyle? Who was it? Sheldon Swindell, right? Let's ride on
Yeah.
board with Sheldon and listen. Let's listen to it here. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I would blame it on a sequential shifter, but I'm not so sure.
Well, you got if you're an H pattern guy that uses H pattern a lot, shifting from second to third is a forward motion. But if you're running sequential and using a stick, you got to pull back on the gear. So if your mind is thinking the other thing, you might pull back on the gear and actually downshift opposed to going up in the gear. It's kind of I don't know. I've done it. That's why when I run these cars, and I don't run them often, but I use the paddle shifters on the wheel. That way my mind does not slip and my hand does stuff that it shouldn't.
Okay, you don't want to be doing that during a race, for sure.
No, exactly.
But anyway, nice sunset here tonight. Is the sun setting? It's a nice little setting here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. But here we go. We're going to get ready for the restart. Pace car's off once again. Let's see if we can get through this and get a lap under our belts here. Green flag is out. CJ Gates leads it back down. The race is on for second, though.
Yeah, we're definitely going to start seeing some darkness. I mean, the race started at 7:30. I know I completely missed that, but yeah, the track lights are probably going to be on in a little bit here. It's going to change the track a little bit as well. Hopefully it's going to cool off for maybe give these guys a little bit of grip.
Backstretch, first four, first five, or a single foul. Actually, race for fifth. Jacob Booth, Travis Burton. Again, Burton rocking those new colors there in the 45. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good looking car. Well, it's kind of that that camo we talked about last week.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not as, it's newer.
Newer, yeah. The Rockstar kind of red, white, and blue camo with got a bunch of Rockstars all over. I'll tell you, Noah Jackson, man, he's moving up forward. He's up to 7th right now. Oh, he's just had a check up from Jacob Booth. Booth getting a little loose.
Sideways. Booth sideways on the front stretch, sliding through the grass, into the grass. We stay green for now.
He looked like, I mean, he stayed off everybody and, yeah, just lost a lot of spots, though. Wow. Good. I mean,
turned around.
Tried to hang on to it.
Here and get going. We are going to stay green, but you're right. That happened right in front of the 67.
I don't know if that's a bypass product of some of that arrow we talk about, but he was close. I don't think he was that close for it, though.
We'll go back and look at it again here, coming off turn 4. Jacob Booth right in front of the 67 there. I don't think so. I think he just got, there was plenty of space between the two.
Yeah.
I think Booth just got loose there. Unfortunately, went for a slide. I wonder how much that damaged Jackson there. We got quite the battle here. The Ryan Floyd, Trey Whitehead.
Yeah, they're all trying to catch Ackridge, looks like.
And Ackridge again making time so far tonight. Up 17 spots. And Alexis right up the road.
That's 1 and 2 in points right now. Braxton definitely wants to try to beat. He needs to beat Michael by quite a lot here. Actually, looking at chat too, Ackridge started a little later or he wasn't able to turn a lap in queue. That's why he was in the back. He had some wheel issue.
Battle for the lead.
Get it sorted out.
Samuel Yosef underneath the 42. CJ Gates, he's going to get that. And here comes Thad Teasley trying to follow him through.
Yeah, I had to go back. It looks like I think CJ just got a little. He had a little almost an issue at the start-finish line. Him and Yosef almost had contact there, but I think it threw him off his line. He's able to retain second, though.
Yeah, he is. I was watching Thad Teasley. I thought he would make the pass there, but unable to get by right now.
Needs a lap or two to kind of get back in the groove here. like I say, him and Yosef were really close at the start-finish line the previous lap. Almost kind of like that.
It almost happened again there with the 13. Trying to find some racing room, trying to find a way around. Looks to the outside of the 42. Strong move by the 13 of Teasley.
Well, that's where the passes are going to happen on the outside line here. And, yeah, Teasley made short work of that.
All right, so Thad Teasley up to second after starting sixth.
Yeah. He started ninth. Just kind of going through the field here. Yeah, everybody's somewhat calmed down here.
There's Randy Waugh back here racing with Michael Childs, Matthew Ruddick for 12th, 13th, and 14th. Side by side for 13th right now.
Yeah, that's really the only action right now.
Oh, little contact there. We both saw it.
Yeah.
Saw it happening. They did a good job.
As we were talking about it. Again, it's not, I mean, it just so happens we're talking about these people. But, I guess, too, if you're going to have contact with another car, that's because you're going to be too wide. And if you're only the two cars that are too wide on the entire track, it kind of goes hand in hand, right? Randy Waugh's got Cody Pierce now underneath him.
Trying to get underneath him right here, 3 and 4. From the 23 of Childs trying to chase down Ruddick. Lap 35, about 10 laps away from our stage break, our first one.
Comes Missile over Cody Pierce now. Cody was on attack, and now he's on defense.
I hope he's not on the fence.
Yeah. I should have said defense, not defense. What am I talking about?
He's on defense.
Defense.
Stay off defense and go on defense.
That's what our Richie Coy always says. He calls it the fence. I call it the wall because I'm a carpenter. He calls it the fence because, I don't know, because there's a fence around it.
Well, not every wall has a fence.
That's true.
And I guess not every fence has a wall. But in racing,
yeah.
What would you call a guardrail?
Safer barrier?
It's that too. So Travis Burton get around Matt Davies, 5th and 6th there. Noah Jackson's passed both of those guys up to 4th and now putting pressure on the 42 CJ Gates, trying to get back to the front where he started here.
Well, and he's going by CJ right now. I almost wonder if CJ maybe burnt up a little bit too much early on there. It didn't seem like he was, but he's slowly falling back right now.
Oh, big hit by Noah Jackson in the wall off turn 4. Here comes Gates, going to try to get back around him.
Wow.
67 closes the door on him late right there.
And he tapped the safer barrier fence.
Safer barrier fence wall thing.
Yeah.
Gates sends it back in there, up the tracks. Little contact there through 3 and 4. Gates fighting back. Gotta wonder if that hit with the wall is going to do some damage to that 67. That's a pretty big hit off the turn 4 wall.
Yeah, well, and not to mention too, I mean, Noah's got the outer line too, and that's just going to be working for him now, especially with 39 laps on these tires. And he gets by him, and here comes Travis.
CJ Gates running that defensive line into turn 3. 45's like, that's fine, I'll go up here. Unfortunately, he's in the wall.
Yeah. CJ might want to consider if he can run that car on the top line a little bit, maybe that might be the way to go and kind of protect us. Only got a few more laps.
Robert Brown goes down a lap there. Boy, they are bunched up right here.
They really are.
4th, 5th,
Well, we got
6th.
Five to go for the stage. So yeah, tempers are, and what am I trying to say? They're going for points right now. Some of these guys, I mean, see them.
I don't know if tempers are up, but aggression is up for sure.
Aggression. Yeah.
Here in the Missio Flores, a little excursion through the grass, and he's having another excursion through the grass right now on the inside of turns 3 and 4. going to be, is he coming to pit road? I think he is.
Okay, so he might be flipping the stage here.
I don't, I don't know if you want
No?
to enter the pits that way, trying to flip the
Oh,
stage.
so you're saying it's an unscheduled stunt?
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely not a. What am I trying to
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't see it. I'm kind of watching this battle right now with Trey Whitehead in the 42, and they're dealing with Sheldon and Swindle is in front of them, running a lap down. A little bit of bump in there.
do? He sends him off into the corner. Sheldon
He
Swindell
sure-
up the track into the wall, saying, "Get out of my way."
That wasn't maybe the best move there, but fortunately, Sheldon really had nowhere to go. He was kind of being, he's being nice, staying in the upper lane, giving him room, but
So side by side, but I think Trey's going to have it here going into 3, maybe just clear.
I'll tell you, both Trey and Noah, I mean, they were running 1 and 2, and they have rebounded really well up to 3 and 4 right now.
I mean, they were running 1, 2 till they crashed each other there on the
Yeah.
first run there, and they kind of rebound back up into the top 4, both of them. Noah
Samuel
Jackson actually able to get the second place away from Thad Teasley.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, and I'm looking, he does not have any chance to get Samuel. Samuel's got a 1.1 second lead, almost 1.2 right now. So, yeah, Samuel should be good for the stage here. Should be coming out shortly.
I tell you, Matt Ruddick has hit pit road, but I think he hit it after pits have been closed, and he's got a penalty for that. As we get the 1 to go here for the stage. So
And
Samuel
Trey
Joseph,
catch Thad.
yeah, I think Samuel Joseph's in good spot. Jackson's where he is. Thad's where he is. Trey. The battle's still back here for CJ Gates on back.
Yeah, actually, and Travis did get around CJ there within those last couple laps as well.
It's all going to be Samuel Joseph taking the stage win tonight as he crosses the flag. Stage 1 going to go to the 35 as the caution flies for the stage.
All right. Well, let me know when we could catch up on chat, because we got some chat going on.
Well,
I mean, we don't have a wreck to look at, so maybe now's a good time.
yeah, if you want to hit it, that's fine. We'll watch pit stops when it happens, but go ahead, take care of it.
Yeah. Just, everybody out there, thanks again for tuning in and typing away. And Randy out there, he's, saying, hey, Corey, hopefully you're having a fun time watching the race right now. Opelia Timer, I think that's how you say that name there, rooting on the 42. Abigail Payne, one of our regulars. SRMS and JRMS, she's rooting for. Corey Clark, he's out there. I think he's racing too, or no, he's not out there racing this week. Let's see, we already talked about La Riviere and David Ackridge, so good to see you guys out there as usual. Samantha rooting on Ryan Floyd. See, Richie threw out a little popcorn bucket. And let's see, who else? Brandon Holmes, he's rooting on the 9 of Cody Pierce. Kind of going through again. Samuel obviously chatting. He stopped chatting, though. He's got to do pit stops now. And then KBG. He's saying very physical night. And, last week felt like a gentleman race until the end. Yeah, that's true. Oh, then BDRT19, Go Flores, rooting on Missile.
Saw that. Yep, Flores. Unfortunately, Flores had a little issue there. We'll look back at that here in a minute. We'll see what happened to the 27. But pit stops are happening now as they race off pit road. Joseph going to hold serve here. Thad Teasley, Trey Whitehead. Just like Teasley actually able to jump Whitehead there on the pit stops. But Joseph,
not bad. Yeah.
with the stage win. Looks like Michael Childs had a penalty there. Robert Brown also with a penalty. Our lucky dog going to be Michael Doyle. All right, since we don't have a wreck to look at here for this stage caution, let's go back and see what happened to the 27 of Flores to put him behind the 8 ball here. Coming off turn 2, had an issue there. Into the wall again. So some big issues. Oh, who was that? Almost got him. But through the grass, that's what sent him down the grass. Had some issues off turn 2. Let's go on board with Flores. Gets loose off the corner and it just shoots to the right. Tries to get back in the gas and it shoots to the right again. Puts him in the grass.
Ouch. Yeah, I even saw a fender flying there as well.
Yeah. So that's what happened. The 27 put him down the grass, into the pits, and out of this one.
Yeah, he's still in the pit 7 laps down, so he might be able to get the thing patched up and back out there. We'll see. Sometimes the damage like that could be an 8-minute repair.
Great to get caught up here to the tail of the field. Like I said, Lucky Dog being the 46 of Matthew Doral. That's going to put him... Oh, he's several laps down.
Yeah. Yeah, Ruddock right now, he's the only one lap down. Well, and Robert Brown as well, I should say.
And Ruddock was the one that pitted before the end of the stage, and I think he either mistimed it or had something happen on pit road there.
Well, we got another stage happening, so he does have one more caution to go if he can stay with the group here.
All right, pace car is going to pull off. It's going to be Samuel Joseph, Thad Teasley on the front row. Whitehead, Ackridge, Burton, your top 5. Green flag is out. Got some new players up here in the top 10. Kind of scattered here on this restart.
I'm looking for Trey to kind of maybe take over this race right away. I mean, you know, the two of them had him and...
caution.
Oh, yellow.
You got guys scattering back here. Not sure what happened.
I was going to say, yeah, Trey and Noah both kind of made their way through the field. Noah's a little further back, but Trey is right up there. So I'm expecting him to maybe do a little domination here.
Okay, I see Matthew Dole was off track, so maybe it's something to do with him. Let's go back and look at our caution here.
Oh, actually. Yeah, it happened in turn 1.
I mean, Dole actually ended up in the grass, but something happened in front of those guys.
The 67.
67? Wasn't he up here?
Noah Jackson, he was sideways. Oh, he got into Kyle Cortez. Cody Pierce got into him.
It looks like fixing damage. I don't know how he ended up mid-pack here, but okay. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. And unfortunately gets hit from in the side there. And they kind of fix each other and keep going.
Right, yeah, they all straighten out, but still caused a caution there. Yeah, Randy Waugh got caught up in that. Trying to see who else got. 32 got a little piece of that. Troy Sand got a little bit of that.
He just drives into the corner there, and unfortunately there's a car. He hits the car, and he kind of spins afterwards. Just right on board with the 9, because Cody was right there. Kind of really good view of everything that was going on. Unfortunately, he hits the 67 in the side.
Yeah, he had 2 good.
Everybody taking it easy in the corner, except for 67 kind of drove in there. Lots of issues with restarts tonight.
Yeah. Well, too, I mean, they're tightly packed on this restart, especially the front row. I mean, but the front row was able to get going. About a lap into this, though, that's when the mayhem kind of... Everybody's just trying to get what they can on the freshy tires, like, you know?
This has been a track that's really tough to pass on. For whatever reason, it seems like it's really tough. We talked about it on Sunday night as well, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the banking, the concrete surface, whatever it is, it's just really tough to make those passes. So everybody's really anxious on these starts to get everything they can when you can, because when it gets kind of sorted out, it makes it really tough to pass.
Yeah, and as the tires wear too, it makes it even harder and harder. So that's why you got the guys really pushing it, trying to get a spot here and there when they can. But you still got to kind of baby the car a little bit, and you know you can always pick off 1 or 2 after some fall off.
Looking at Ackridge, he's made his way up to 4th position, up 21 spots. Lexich not far behind. He's lined up right behind him in 6th position. Well, those guys worked their way to the front here. A couple of your points contenders coming into tonight, and what's going to be hard to make up points when the guy you're racing is you're fighting him, for points is right there with you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, Braxton can only do what he can do. He can't really control what the 5 can do, but he can only control what he can do. And he's going to try and go out there. If he can win another race, I mean, that's definitely going to help. But he just hopes the 5 doesn't finish right behind him. And that's kind of what's been happening lately.
Well, we'll see how tonight develops. Again, we're only past stage 1. Haven't hit stage 2 yet. That happens at lap 90, working lap 53 as they come down to take the restart. Pace cars off into the restart zone. Samuel Joseph, now Trey Whitehead on the outside of the front row. Green flag is out.
Trey didn't get a great launch there. He can make the outside line go.
Yeah, with Teasley on the inside there. Through 1 and 2.
Oh, he got washed up a little bit.
It's going to open up the door for Teasley, going to take over second position. And here comes Ackridge maybe looking a little hungry, but he's fighting Travis Burton.
Yeah, Travis figured out. I'm going to try that upper line. Let's see if I can get around.
We've had a little bit of a fog roll in as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's no car smoking on pit road, so yeah, it's got to be fog.
Oh,
and it's 30, yeah. Trey again. He is really struggling on exit, it looks like.
And another car back here. Was that Gates?
That I did not see. We are 3 wide all the way in the back. Well, that went away. Esky was on the top side there, just letting guys go.
Racing all around this track, right down trying to get everything you can. But you Matt Davies, Ryan Floyd racing for position.
It's going to settle down in a little while, right?
I'm okay if it doesn't. It's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still fighting. Floyd and Davies.
It's tight corner there. So still side by side. That top side though, strong. Oh, we got a change for the lead. Samuel Joseph under fire from the 13. 13 of Thad Teasley working that outside lane.
Trying to get it done. He might be able to. Oh, I was going to say he tried to go a little deeper on entry.
We're going to see the switcheroo here.
Nope. He doesn't have the momentum at this point. He better do it quickly though, because that 30 is going to be right there.
Wyatt's been fast so far tonight as well, joining this battle. You're right. It's kind of slowing both of them down, pulling them right back to him. So what Thad can do here, looking to the top, trying to, I think, generate some momentum here to get a run again, but work out there. You listen to him. Oh, wow. Able to drive deep into the corner there.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to kind of get in a little earlier. See if he can maybe try to get the momentum to work on the outside, but it just, I don't know. I think this is more of a drive-off track than a dive-in track, and I think you're just going to be hurting those tires long run if you keep doing that.
The way I kind of try to think about this is just me in my head, but when I'm racing out there, you think of the corner, like 3 and 4 here. Think of it as 100% from the entry to the entry of 3 to exit of 4. If you use 40% of your energy in the entry and 30 in the middle, you're going to have a lot less in exit. So you have to kind of, like, you want to use a little extra here, a little extra there to kind of get that top side rolling. When you use all that to get to the entry, you don't have much to fight with usually on the exit, trying to get the car turned and accelerated off.
Right, yeah. And actually, yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Fortunately, though, yeah, with that hot entry, though, it's going to heat up those tires a little bit more, too. And you can see, too, he is He's almost on playing defense right now, opposed to being on offense.
Yeah, because here comes the 30 of Trey Whitehead. All over the back bumper of the 13. Let's see what Trey can do here.
Got a little sideways there out on the exit of 2. Trey did.
As the lights are on here in Nashville, under the lights here, 62 laps in the books for these guys. The Nashville 200 for the Apex Racing Cup Series here on Full Throttle Television. Racing at lap 90 for the stage number 2. Who's going to grab it? I think it's pretty much up for grabs here, Tony, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, the top 3 are under a very small handkerchief right now. So, yeah, it's I mean, it's not even a handkerchief. It's more like a napkin, like a cocktail napkin on top of it. But, yeah, it's going to be tough to see. I mean, if these guys could keep it up. You know, I mean, Samuel's got the fresh air, and now that the 30 and the 13, they are definitely battling. Well, I was going to say, if that battle would have went a little bit longer, Samuel probably would have been a little bit more happy to see that.
Tony, if you could put your cigar out, it's looking a little smoky out here.
Yeah, sorry. I need one of those air purifiers or smoke eaters.
You
got a track size smoke eater?
You need a pretty big air purifier for sure.
There you go. Well, Trey did get around to Thad there.
He did. Oh, in the wall off the corner there. You see him smack that wall.
Come on, and as all this is happening, 45 is slowly entering the picture.
Travis Burton. So let me get a piece of this.
That's right.
And he's got time too.
Oh, plenty of time, yeah. That's one of those things, you know, you could be one of those guys that are just kind of slowly laying back, saying your stuff a little bit early on. You still got really good contact with the leaders. And, it's, you know, it's going to be a certain lap in your head that you're going to say, all right, it's time to go.
CJ Gates back here fighting with Michael Alexich for 6th and 7th. There's your 6-7 battle.
There you go.
Gates drives hard in the corner up the track. It's going to open the bottom for Gates. Is he for Alexich? Is he going to come back at him? He can't.
Nope. Couldn't get it done.
Here goes Jackson around Michael Childs for 11th position.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the 6-7, I was just thinking about the 6-7. I was kind of looking at the little battle in front of him with, it was that Jacob Booth and Kyle Cortez. Kyle kind of took over that spot from Jacob. Yeah, I was waiting for the 6-7. Maybe, you know, he was our pole sitter. So, I mean, he's got the speed. Just not on the aggressive run as of yet. Not like Trey is. Still just kind of clawing back. He's sitting in 11th right now, so he's got time. He's got plenty of time to get up there.
Far or short.
Man, I'm going through the field here. Yeah, there's. Oh, a little contact there. Was that? Who's that? I was in the blimp cam here. I got to go back. I got to see who that was.
Well, we all wait in suspense.
Yeah, there was a little bit of contact between 1 and 2 there. I don't know if it was. It may have been Cody Pierce and Randy Waugh. No, it was not them. Who was that? Oh, it was Landon Rainey in the 99.
I kind of thought it might be this area. That's what we were watching. I just got back here. Racing hard throughout the field.
Yeah.
Remember, the 99 and 24 already had contact tonight when the 24 got in the back of him on the restart.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. They had a little contact in the middle of 1 and 2 there. Again, I was in the blimp cam. I'm just kind of getting the overview. Everybody's somewhat spread apart, though.
I was going to say, that cocktail napkin up front has gotten a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Yoster's still strong up front. Trey Whitehead in second, Thad Teasley in third. Travis Burton's dropped back a little bit from these guys, but Samuel holding a pretty good lead here on lap 71.
Well, he does pretty well when he's not out there texting. I mean, yeah.
He's
doing a good job right now. You better not be texting us, too. I know you're out there listening. Do not do it. You could think about it. Don't do it.
Corey Clark saying give her 45. Cheering on Travis Burton back there in fourth spot. Let's see what else we got here in chat. They need hockey sticks tonight with all the skating and the checks. That's great. That's funny. That's good.
Yeah, actually, Samuel did. He did text a little while. He was saying the track is pretty loose.
Yeah.
Don't look from where you're at. I mean, it doesn't look loose at all. Again, don't answer.
All right. So 1, 2, 3 up front. Travis Burton back there in fourth, kind of on an island by himself. You got Ackridge there in fifth. CJ Gates holding the sixth spot. He's pulled away from the Lexich in seventh. We do have a battle brewing back here. The 67 side by side with Kyle Cortez, who's up the track. A little more contact off the corner, low contact down the backstretch.
Yeah, they're still drag racing right now.
Oh, he's up
Booth
the track again.
Up a little bit.
Oh, is that Booth? Sorry, it's the 19 of Booth beside him.
Yeah, it's 19. Oh.
He's going to take that position and clear him off the corner. Booth up to 10th. And Noah Jackson getting used up there in 11th.
Yeah, a little bit. No harm, no foul. Just going straight.
Well, I mean, he lost the position. So as a driver, you're going to be a little...
Well, actually, no, I don't think no. I think Noah was going for the pass, but I don't think he actually was able to get it. Yeah. Yeah, because Noah's still in 11th right now.
Remember, Booth had some issues early in this race, too.
He did, yeah. Yeah, he started 6th. I mean, he's sitting in 10th right now. Man, he almost got into Kyle there.
Oh,
off the track. He had to catch that thing. Man, good thing keep it off the wall there.
Race for second.
Finally going to happen? Again?
Well, who was in second? Thad Teasley's in second. Whitehead's in third. So is that a change of position? I think it is. Yeah, because Whitehead was in second, right?
That's, yeah, that's right, yeah.
So he's able to take that position there. Michael Lexich having issues off turn 2. Up the track in 3 and 4. Trying to get back up to speed, but he's going to lose his position to the 67.
Yeah, the 67. I mean, he basically had a 2-for-1 that lap because he got around Kyle Cortez as well. So 6-7 on the move. He's actually catching 6 and 7 right now as we speak.
That's true. What happened to Lexich a lap ago? Because he's falling back, and it looks like he's off the pace just a little bit here.
I'm going to go back and take a look myself there, but I'd assume he either washed up or got loose.
So he probably got the wall there. Let's back it up a lap before here and see what happens with the 5.
Oh, he got real loose. Wow.
Through 1 and 2.
Out of 2.
67 behind him right here. Coming off the corner. Loose sideways. Hangs onto it.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous spot to be in, too, because if you turn back right, you know exactly what's going to happen in this car.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, anytime you can save this car in any aspect whatsoever, it's a good night. Well, all right, Whitehead gets around Teasley again.
Trading that position out and back. Unfortunately, it's costing them time to our leader here.
Yeah, we got 11 laps to go here for the stage, or maybe 12, but I don't know. I mean, if Trey can get up there, he might be able to battle for this lead here for the stage. He's got the time right now. Let's see. He did run the quickest lap of the race, or the quickest lap, 2 laps in a row. And he's running about 0.2 quicker than Samuel right now.
I wonder if Teasley
Did you hear that, Samuel? He's running 2 laps quick, or 0.2 quicker than.
Oh yeah, you giving him information. He's listening to the broadcast, getting all that information.
Well, I know he's listening.
What lane is he running? You want to go ahead and do that to give him some spotter
information? I'm not going
information?
to tell him that. Yeah, he's got a mirror.
Doing a good job out there. The 35 Yosef continues to lead. Has led how many laps tonight? Let's look. 51 laps led tonight for the 35.
Yeah, he's doing a great job out there. And just keep hitting those marks. Apparently he likes this concrete surface, so Just stay in it, stay with it.
That Teasley so far tonight has the fastest lap, though, of everyone in that 13 machine. So he's definitely quick. Travis Burton there, and Ackridge is starting to close in on Burton here towards the end.
Well, isn't that what the 11 does every week? You know, he kind of just shows up towards the end of these. Even at the end of the runs, too. Started the deepest in the field, just about 25. I mean, he started 25th out of 26 cars. So, and he is up to 5th. It's a hell of a night so far.
As the sun continues to set, the sky gets just a little bit darker. Lights are on fully at this point, and the track's starting to cool down. So we're going to see some changes in the track as we go throughout the night here. Getting towards the end of stage 2, and still 69, 68 laps to go. I should have done that a lap later.
Samuel must be listening for sure, because he just ran 2/10 quicker than the Trey that last lap.
Fastest car on track that last lap, though, was the 11 of Ackridge.
That's right, yeah. Actually, Samuel so far, I mean, everybody hasn't made their lap yet, but Samuel looks like he's the quickest that lap.
Oh, did I just see Trey Whitehead hit the wall off the corner?
There might have been a little bit of smoke coming off that car, yeah.
Just save it. 6 laps left for the stage. Very good position. And there you go, Ackridge around Travis Burton into turn 1. So Ackridge takes over 4th spot.
Well, that's what he needs. He needs more, but it's definitely a good jump as far as stage points go, too, compared to where Alexis is. Alexis is going backwards, and Ackridge is going forward. All these little points, they all add up. So
sure do. And actually, Ackridge in a pretty good battle here. Got the Cortez in front of him, Booth behind him. Jacob looking pretty quick here. He might not get a stage. He's holding on to the final stage point right now. He's got to fend off the 19. Ooh, dives into the corner there.
Jacob is Braxton's best friend right now, so I'm sure Braxton's going to be rooting on Jacob. Abigail saying even the sunset on the sim is pretty. Yes, they do the sun really well, but you know, we were talking actually last night that there is no moon, so we don't actually have any moonlight or stars or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree. The sunsets do look really good in the game, but once the sun sets, the sky just goes black.
That's right. Yeah.
It would be nice to have some. Not that, you know, what'd you say? This isn't an astrology simulator.
That's right. Yeah, it's not an astrology simulator or a stellararium or constellation thing. I don't know what the hell you call it.
Wow, you're throwing out some words.
These are big words for me, guys.
Here comes Boots at the inside of Alexis, but yeah, I mean, you got a point.
Booth got him at the line there, I believe.
Yeah, we got a few laps for him to hang on to here. And inside, trying to clear him. Not going to clear him yet. But yeah, I mean, not that I play this game to look at the stars. Oh, we got. We got a caution.
Yellow. Yeah.
Randy Wall.
A little early.
Off the track. Somebody else involved right there in front of him.
Landon Rainey.
Matthew Ruddick, maybe?
The 99 Chris Everett is all. Chris Everett's got some major damage.
Coming right in front of the leaders there, too, I believe. Troy Sand with a meatball flag. Sheldon Swindle. This had to be pretty big here.
This was very big, yeah. And actually, I think it may have started with Randy
Everett. Let's go back and look. This is pretty big here. Something happened back here. Let's see what happened. Racing with the 84 there. Ryan Floyd loose off the corner. Into the grass. Up the track, unfortunately, right in the middle of the track. Oh, and he comes up in front of cars coming by.
Yeah, unfortunately, Randy had such a, I mean, it happened. I mean, what we say always happens with this car happened to Randy. just gets to a point where you just can't save it.
Right on board with Swindell here in the 8. Already having issues so far tonight. Car down the track. He's back at the track. Oh, he doesn't see it. Who's that he gets into there?
Who now?
99 gets involved. Swindell.
Yeah, 99. Yeah, Swindell unfortunately got into the 99 because the 99 got into Randy.
He sees it up front, tries to decide where to go. You know, car's backing back down the track and right in the middle of the track and just chooses wrong as the car tries to pull away.
Yeah, I don't think they, I mean, neither one of them had any time to react.
Struggle over with Randy Watt, who started all this here. Coming off the corner, racing 84 Floyd. Loose off the corner. Tries to get it back under control here through the grass. Unfortunately, the car just turns back to the right up the track. Slides to well, he never slowed to a stop, really. Never locked it down, just tried to keep rolling there. And unfortunately, the car's trying to go by on the outside. Got a piece of it. And then the 24 had something weird. Or was it Troy Sand? Troy Sand was involved. Let's round him over the 48 here. What happened? Yeah, because he was involved late in this one.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
He's in the wall off the corner, slows down.
Oh, wow! Wait till you see what happens to him.
And just hits the apron and straight up the wall, up the track into the wall.
Wow, he almost clipped Ruddock. I got to go in for a closer look. I almost wonder if they may. No, they did not make contact. That was so close.
Let's run on board with Ruddock then. Let's see what's going on here. So 48 right in front of him, goes loaded, missing. Then the 7 sees it, locks it up, is like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And behind him, the 48 goes into the wall.
Man, that is so fun. You know, and we saw Troy, too. I mean, he just did such a great job of just avoiding the wreck. He does another great job of avoiding the wreck. Gets in the apron, and then the car does next-gen things. And, yeah.
That's a rough one for a lot of guys there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chris Everett. Major damage for Chris Everett, Sheldon Swindell, who was already having a rough night, Troy Sand, we saw what happened to him in the 48, and Randy Waugh, of course, kind of what started all that with him getting loose off the corner. So all those guys with some big damage there. It's going to be pretty much out of contention here tonight.
Yes, and they have extended the yellow to get through the stage. So I have yet to hear of an actual stage being called. So I believe Sammy Yosef would be your stage winner there for the second stage. And now the long run.
We were right there at the stage break anyway, so
yeah, they were real close to it. So
got the one to go.
I think they extended the yellows to get to the stage.
I can tell you, David Askey in the 55 got the lucky dog, so he is back on the lead lap, and he'll jump a few of these guys who were involved in that crash. So, 18 cars on the lead lap right now. So get ready for a restart. 57 laps to go at the line. Right there at our fuel. So we'll see how this works out for everybody as we come down for the restart. Into the restart zone. 35 looking to get going here. Green flag is out. And that bottom line launches pretty well together. Him and Thad Teasley. And I believe those are two affiliated cars. Having some good communication. Actually, I don't.
Yeah.
Two different manufacturers, so I'm not sure if they are or not. But
the 13 and 30 are teammates. They're both on Whitehead Racing. Yeah, I don't know if Samuel is on I don't know what team Samuel's on. I don't think we have info for that. Don't respond though, Samuel. And he did say he heard us.
Oh,
and
caution.
the yellow.
Who we got?
Ooh, Matthew Doyle, Kyle Cortez.
Sitting sideways in turn 4. Cortez with the meatball as well, so he's going to have some
Yeah.
major damage to attend to. Well, let's go back and see what happened in turn 4 here between Doral and Cortez. Cortez dives into the back in front of him.
And that was the 32 of Matt Davies.
And Doral with nowhere to go. 88. You're right. Yeah, 32 there. Just for a long slide. Boy, you just holding your breath, holding your breath, holding your breath. Oh, big hit there.
Yeah, and even Jacob Booth got a little bit of tap on the back of Kyle there. Didn't make Kyle worse, but fortunately, yeah, Matthew had really nowhere to go.
46 is trying to judge where everybody's going, and unfortunately, he picked wrong.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what kind of ruined Kyle's left front there, and yeah, that front wheel is locked up, and that's the meatball for him. He's got a good 8 minutes of damage.
But Tony, we got a little bit of a split strategy here. These guys have decided to come in. Some guys stayed out.
Well, I mean, it's probably not a bad option. I mean, you know, what do we always say? I mean, you got to have enough fuel to get to the end of the race. So if you want to come in, maybe top off, especially if you're already in the back of the pack. Hey, if there's no yellows, you should be good for gas. So that's you want to be on the plus side, right?
Our fuel estimation was 56 laps. How many laps do we have to go? 55.
Yeah, 55, right.
So you would think these guys would be good to go to the end. And I believe the guys that stayed out are probably betting on some more cautions before the end of this one to either get them there or to make a pit stop, depending on how they fall.
Well, and the caution lap is helping the fuel mileage a little bit as well. So, I mean, yeah, they're probably not going to be too bad. I mean, they know for sure what's in the car and what's not. But some of those guys in the back, they also know, and they're probably thinking, hey, this is a good opportunity. I'm going to go in and top off. That way I don't have to worry about it as much, just in case. And it's one of those just in case.
Well, instead of starting nose to tail, we're going to start side by side the 13 and 35 on this restart. We'll see how they work that out. 13 of Thad Teasley is a Chevy in a sea of Toyotas right now. Top 6. He's the only non-Toyota in the top 6.
Well, that's kind of how we started, right? I mean, we had top 6 Toyotas that started this thing. So, yeah, you got to get one of those guys in the Chevys to kind of break through here.
So your top 5 is Yosef, Teasley, Whitehead, Ackridge, and Burton, with Noah Jackson sitting back there in 6th position, Alexich in 7th, Matt Davies in 8th, Michael Childs 9th, and your top 10 is, your last person in top 10 is 19 of Jacob Booth.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go here.
53 laps to go here on this restart. We'll see if we can sort it out here and get a couple laps under our belt, get things squared away as they come down to the restart zone. Samuel Yosef leads them down. Great jump for him. Boy, they are stacked up on the outside, though, as we head into one.
Yeah, they definitely, I'm just kind of watching. I was waiting for a little 3 wide action there. Almost.
Up the track. Oh, a little contact in front of him between Noah Jackson and Travis Burton.
I think the 11's playing that long strategy, kind of like what we normally see him do. So I think he's just playing it safe.
There's still a ways to go here. They're mixing it up behind him, though. Davies and Jacob Booth. Booth making an aggressive move to the inside. Takes that away from Davies. That's for 7th position. Davies fight back on the inside.
A little battle back there between the 5 and the CJ Gates right now. 5 on the outside.
Gates inside, and he's got Matt Davies right in front of him.
Yeah, Jacob Booth
for the lead.
Too wide.
Samuel Yosef under fire from the 30 of Trey Whitehead as he looks to the inside. Oh, maybe a little contact on exit.
Might have been a little touch there. Sammy used the outside momentum, though, kept it up there.
Wyatt goes to the outside trying to generate some momentum, but he's way up the track there. I don't think it worked out for him. Here comes.
Well, we've seen him on the last restart, too, that he kind of went wide on cold tires. So, I mean, might be a trend for him.
I thought Teasley was going to make a move there, but it's Jackson actually that makes a move, gets around that Teasley up to third position. And now you got the 30 up the track into the wall there. So 67 is going to take advantage and go right by.
Yeah, there's something, like I say, the 30's got that trend where he, it looks like he just has struggles on the outside there early on with the cold tires.
He's really struggling right now.
Yeah, Teasley underneath him right now. Yeah, Samuel's got a 67 now behind him, so a whole different player here. This is the pole sitter that's behind him.
I was kind of looking forward to the 30 and the 67 being side by side again.
Yeah.
That didn't really play out.
No, we got a yellow.
Caution. Michael Childs sideways on the backstretch. Alexic involved as well. The 5. Your point sitter.
No. Oh man. Yeah, Childs just got loose right in front of Michael. Michael on Michael crime.
All right, let's go back and see it here. Coming off turn 2. Oh, big hit for the 23 as well. Probably pretty good damage for the 5 too.
Yeah, thankfully no major afterward damage, but yeah, that initial contact was a little rough there.
Boy, it just hooked right there and right in front of the 5. 5 kind of says, yeah, I need to get going here.
Well, bad night right now for the point setter. Point holder. Or the point setter. Which one's right? I don't know.
I mean, pole sitter, points leader.
The points leader. That's what I was trying to say. Man, I don't know.
Sitter?
It's only Tuesday. It's been a rough week.
You know, there was a little contact between the 5 and the 23 before that even happened. I backed that up a little bit. I just saw that. It's like the 23 drove into the corner, kind of washed up the track, and the 5 into the back of him just slightly. I wonder if that upset his car, right? Actually, you know what? I don't think they didn't touch. They didn't touch, but it's the arrow we talk about. I think upset the 23.
Possibly, yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys are all sitting in your seats right now, but there is we had a lot of guys pit. 6 guys stayed out. So our leaders, they're going to be behind a lot of traffic. This is going to spice things up quite a bit here. CJ Gates has got the lead right now.
I see 4 stayed
out. There might be a couple lap down cars in that group. I could be wrong. There were 6 guys that have stayed that did not pit.
Use what you got.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Robert Brown. Okay, yeah, Robert Brown and David Husky is on the lead lap. So who else stayed out?
So you got CJ Gates, Ryan Floyd, Cody Pierce, David Esky, the 4 on the lead lap that stayed out. Robert Brown and maybe Troy Sand. Is he in the mix there?
He's
coming to pit road.
Yeah, I'm looking here.
Is it Missio Flores? It's Missio Flores.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And unfortunately, Flores was behind cars that stayed out, so he's going to have to drop to the rear. Same with Robert Brown, actually. So both those guys dropping out of.
Okay, so we got 4 guys that are 4 or 5. 4. No, it is 4. Okay, yeah.
And Troy Sand is your lucky dog, so he's several laps down though. But
yeah. And unfortunately, Michael Childs is done for the night.
So the top 4 decided to stay out here. They pitted on lap 95. You got cars behind them pitted on lap 103. Actually, everybody pitted on lap 103 after that. So not much of an offset, but there's a little bit there. So everybody, though, has pitted within a distance to get them to the end, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I would say everybody should have plenty of fuel.
All right, well, here we go for the restart. Gates going to lead them down kind of in the middle of the track there. One of the shotgun restarts here. All right, Gates going to lead. Floyd did not get going. Kind of a checkup on the outside of the front row. We got a wreck. We got a caution.
Yeah.
Already as Noah Jackson is spun around here at the start.
And Robert Brown got collected in that. That is it.
Well, let's see what happened here on the start. We got a black flag for Ackridge. Let's see if that gets cleared. Let's go back at this restart here and see what happened. Focusing on the 67 of Noah Jackson. I mean, just right on the back bumper of the car in front. And unfortunately, the car behind him gets into him and turns him around. Just not giving space there on the restart.
Well, we say it a lot. You know, it's just like traffic. If the car in front of you isn't going, you can't just go make them go, you know? You got to wait for them.
The cars in front did not accelerate there on that restart either.
No.
So,
well, and they got a little older tires, too. So, I mean, you know, you got to assume, too, that that front row is probably not going to get the jump.
See what happened to the 21 to Brown. How did he get involved in this?
He just got clipped when
Yeah.
Noah was coming around.
Alrighty. Well, we'll try it again. 43 laps to go. You want to catch up on chat while we got a moment? That was pretty simple.
Yeah. Let's see what we got to go. Well, KBG's rooting on Gates for getting that lead. And let's see what else we got. A little Corey Clark saying it looked a little like netcode on that one crashed. We're a little bit behind on chat here.
I got something cool for chat as well. You guys watching. I won't say anything. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm going to work on something you guys can have a little bit more interaction with us other than just leaving comments. Give you guys a little more control and something to kind of root for your favorite driver just a little bit harder.
Well, I'll spoil it and say it, but
No.
You know, I was going to say I could give you my PayPal information.
What? I don't think anything has to do with PayPal.
Well, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would have to be, you know, what's the word? I'd have to be compensated for releasing information.
Yeah.
Incentivized.
Or do I need to incentivize you not to say something? Is that what you're trying to blackmail me here live?
Well, you know, actually, it could go both ways. Yeah, I mean, you know, the highest bidder gets, you know, keeps my lips sealed or not.
Let's see, Yosef out there chatting away too.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
What you didn't get through the chat. We got
I know. I'm still kind of looking at the big gamble staying out. Let's see if it plays out from Brandon Holmes. He's rooting on Cody Pierce in the 9. Perkins coming to you at the job site. I'm trying to Clown 689.
Well, I'm lost. Where are you talking about coming from the?
Well, I'm looking at. I'm just reading chat.
We are way behind.
Yeah. I'm already down at the very bottom because I kind of went through some of the stuff up the top there already, for the most part.
Right, looked like a programming error.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Big gamble staying out. Well, I think everybody's pitted now, so we're close on tires. But the front 4, well, I don't know. Yosef's in 3rd. Let's see what he can do with those fresh tires. All right, the pace car's off. We're getting back to racing here. 41 laps remaining at the line. You got CJ Gates and Cody Pierce on the front row. Cody does not get a great start there. Joseph going to slide by him for 2nd. And they are stacked up behind that.
There's kind of stacked up as CJ's just driving off. Almost 3 wide action back there.
We got somebody in the wall back there.
Yeah.
Scattering. Almost 3 wide for 3rd, but they settled that. Cody Pierce going to hang on to that one.
Well, you got to remember, there's a couple cars in there that are, you know, with the older tires, so they might not be up to snuff right now.
I tell you, I'm watching this 13 at Teasley. He's been fast all night. Got a fast car. Trying to work his way back into contention here tonight.
Got to have a little patience though with some of these cars. I mean, obviously, you're racing Samuel right now.
I thought he was going to go to the outside of Pierce, but he switches sides there. Going to go to the inside in 3 and 4. Up the track just a little bit. Close racing back there behind him as well. Trying to watch all this at one time. Got Trey Wyatt still in the mix there in the 30. I don't know. That car hasn't been the same since he hit the wall there that time off of turn 4.
No, he's definitely kind of struggling. Definitely, I mean, well, him and both Noah, since the beginning of this race, both cars have just been kind of, that kind of sealed their coffin a little bit there early on. Just probably some of that little damage.
Up the track again there, now right in front of the 9. Comes Davies underneath him. Travis Burton hit the pit road. No, he has connection issues. Sorry, Travis Burton drops out.
Yeah, he's,
Oh, big hit.
Oh, was that Davies? Yeah, it was.
Yeah. The car in front of him, too, Whitehead. Both of them hit the wall, but Davies hit a ton.
Getting around, well, the 11's looking on, but he's got a little bit of help from Cody Pearson's trying to rebound, trying to hang on to that spot.
Yeah, Cody with those older tires, they're going to have a tough spot, a tough time doing that. Trying to settle in and find somewhere to ride right now. He's got Ryan Floyd right behind him in the 84. Haven't talked about Floyd much tonight. He's hanging right here in the back half of the top 10.
He was one of the guys that kind of stayed out as well. So him and the 9 are kind of running on the same tire strat right now.
And Cody's finally found him a. Well, actually, no, he's under fire. It was Braxton I was watching.
The only thing I'm worried about with CJ, he's got a pretty good lead right now, almost 9/10 over Samuel Joseph. We did see CJ. I mean, he has led him quite a bit of laps tonight as well. I mean, 38 so far. But we have seen him fall off towards the middle of his run here. So let's see how long he can stay out there. He's trying to get some distance right now, seeing if it's going to help.
Yeah, Joseph in second. He's led a sizable amount of laps as well, 72 tonight.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, if we can get another caution where, you're going to get all of our front leaders to kind of come in and kind of be on an equal tire strategy here, I think that's what probably CJ's kind of banking on right now. He did take the move, got the track positions, back to leading some laps. So I'm sure he's hoping for a little bit of a caution here, maybe another 10, 15 laps.
Who is that for a caution?
CJ.
Oh, you think?
I think just to get back on the equal tire strategy, because again, the first stage we saw him kind of falling back.
Ooh.
And
yeah, you see Joseph hit the wall. Maybe I'm seeing
may have,
things.
yeah. No, I think he did. He got close at least. He may have had to take a breath there.
You got Teasley and Whitehead right behind him, 3rd and 4th. A pretty sizable gap to Ackridge there in 6th or 5th. I mean.
I think Braxton's just out there. Again, I kind of feel like that 11. He's just out there, just kind of saving it. Just relax.
Cody Pierce up the track. He's got the 84 Ryan Floyd below him.
Yeah, they're still duking it out back there.
Oh,
Laney and Booth could, Laney and Booth get together a little bit.
I'm surprised that wasn't worse than it was. There was contact with
right.
both of them going up the track with that direction. They hang on to it, though.
That could have been a lot worse for sure.
It's been around it all night tonight, seems like.
Just kind of keeping a gauge on the lead here. Samuel has starting to pick up CJ right now.
Oh, the 19 of the 24 on exit. Little contact coming off the corner. We're riding on board with the 19. There was some more contact coming off the corner there.
Almost a little bit more just there, yeah. A lot more.
I have a feeling these guys aren't seeing eye to eye right at this point. And if they are, they're bloodshot. You're seeing a pink mist, maybe.
Yeah, this is, they're racing pretty tough right now.
Kind
The
of
19's
settle
just
it
looking
down.
forward. He's like, he just wants to put the 7 in between the two of them right now.
Yeah, let me get away from him. I'd be a little upset. And Ruddick's like, Ruddy sees it in his mirror and is like, let me get away from this because I don't know what these guys are doing back here.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be in the middle of that. Peasley, though, had the quickest lap last lap. Let's see where we're at this lap. Again, quickest lap this lap as well. So that 13.
I'm telling you, you got to watch. 13 of Teasley is going to be a contender here as he closes in on our top 3. Let's look at the last 5 for Joseph versus Gates. And half and half. The last 2 laps, though, Gates has been quicker than Joseph.
Yeah, he has. He's still kind of hanging out there. Gates does have the quickest lap of the race as well.
That last lap, Joseph was actually quicker.
Yeah, by a 10th. Like I say, I have a feeling that CJ might start falling off a little bit. It has yet to happen. I mean, he's still kind of running between 7 to 9/10 ahead of Samuel at this point.
Don't count
so I kind of feel that, CJ might want to see maybe a yellow, maybe at least to bring everybody back on the same tire strategy. He's got a great short run speed, and if he could get something, if he could get a cue or a caution, maybe with 20 to go, where everybody pits, I think CJ might be tough to beat.
I think you're right because we have seen him fall off in the long run. So especially with the tire offset, he's the only car in the top 6 that pitted earlier than lap 1. He pitted on lap 95. They pitted on lap 103. Cody Pierce and Ryan Floyd 7th and 8th are the other ones that stayed out. So his clean air is really working for him right now. But the older tires, the lack of a long run pace, I think all that may play against him here towards the end of this race if he doesn't get a caution.
Yeah. Robert Brown taking the inside, letting the leaders go by. I thought they were going to see some lap traffic, but yeah, no, Robert gave him room. So I'll tell you, our top 4 they pulled away quite a bit from Braxton.
Yeah, the 30 Whitehead. I was going to say, let's not count him out either. He's back there in 4th position. Of course, he started, what? Did he start 3rd?
Trey started second.
To the 67. Unfortunately, the 67.
He is sitting in 12th right now.
12th position, trying to work his way back around, but he's probably ailing a little bit here with some damage.
Yeah, I just saw him. He got a little tight up on the track underneath Randy Waugh, who's also had some issues tonight as well. So, you got a couple of beat up cars back there, all fighting. Although Randy still is 17 laps down.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. Unfortunately, you started up front, but at least he can kind of carry that. I always liked if I was able to get the pole, at least I can hang on to that. If anything happens in the race, at least I got that to hang my hat on,
That's right, exactly, yeah. I don't get too many poles, so yeah, I can never hang my hat on that. I got to just keep using my head. I was wondering who the other car there was Travis Burton. So Travis Burton, with his connection issue, he is back on track. Unfortunately, I know he lost. He's only actually 4 laps down. He's the next guy probably to get a lucky dog if we do get one. We do not have anybody 1, 2, or 3, but Travis will be 4 laps down. He's the next guy in line.
He is the first car 1 lap down right now, although Esky is the last car on the lead lap. He is exiting turn 4, and where is our leader? Well, on the backstretch. So he's
Esky, I just went to him, and he was getting really loose outside of 4 there. Almost tapped the wall, almost lost it.
Well, you're going to start seeing some handling go away. As a matter of fact, here comes Trey Wyatt underneath Thad Teasley for 3rd. And you're going to start seeing some changes in the cars. So, you talked about the offset and tires from CJ Gates. Even so, I mean, you're going to see every car kind of go through a transition here.
And actually, CJ's he's been able to extend that lead a little bit now. He's clearly in the 9 to 1 second range over at Samuel. So Maybe we were a little bit wrong about CJ because he's really showing he's got the speed at this point. Who else has got the speed? The 11. He had a really quick lap last lap, and he's starting to kind of gain on these 4 guys in front of him.
Yeah, prove us wrong. So Trey Whitehead the fastest that last lap.
Yep.
Of our top 10 or cars on the lap.
But Braxton kind of almost matching the leader, CJ and even Samuel. CJ and Samuel are running almost about the same lap time right now. Although that lead, the number I'm looking at for the lead though keeps going from 8 to about, actually it's from 7 to about 9. So it's like CJ have a good lap, Samuel have a good lap, and it just keeps varying.
Just watching Whitehead close in on Joseph here. That's a comparison. Lost a little that one lap, but he was getting around the 13. But other than that, he's been faster than the 35 each lap. Just closing that gap. Actually lost a little bit there that time.
Well, we're down to what, 18 to go here, so nobody's got to pit for fuel. This is a straight up race to the end here.
Whitehead having some connection issues though.
Yeah, I keep seeing him bounce out.
Well, when you're a car behind that, sometimes that can be distracting.
That is the worst.
Where's he going to come back? Is he going to come back inside the car? Because we've seen that before too.
Is he going to come back at all? Yeah, you don't even know.
Well, if you're in the car behind you, you're okay with that outcome.
Right. But you just want that notification to say, okay, finally, I don't have to worry about him popping back up, like right on my bumper or whatever.
Yeah. We got the 19 of Booth fighting with Ryan Floyd back here. It's 9th and 10th.
Yeah, wow, they are stacked up back there.
They got, as Richie would say, they got a bug's nest back here.
They sure do. And the 45, the only one really not in that. He's in the picture, but he's not necessarily in it for the point right now.
3 wide?
Yeah, almost.
Boy, they're racing hard back here. 16 laps
really
remaining. Trying to get that top 10.
Well, I'll tell you, Floyd would, he's got the older tire strategy right now. He's just hanging out there. I mean, he was able to kind of clear everybody. He kind of got out of that hornet's nest.
Oh, we got a change for third. Thad Teasley able to get back around Trey Whitehead. And Ackridge looking on back there as well.
Well, Ackridge just ran a 30.39 compared to our leader who ran a 30.6. So, yeah, Ackridge has he's got some rubber left on those tires right now. He's waiting to use them. Well, I should say it's time to use them right now. He's using them now.
Ryan Floyd, Jacob Booth, side by side off turn 4 as well. Action heating up here as we get in the closing laps of the Nashville 200 here for Apex Racing. Again, Ackridge taken away. Something happened to Teasley. He slid through the grass on the backstretch.
Oh, wow.
So Whitehead and Ackridge both able to get by. Matt Davies goes by. Thad Teasley trying to get back up to speed. Let's get back and see what happened to the 13 here. Coming off turn 2, racing with the 30. No, racing with...
30.
Yeah, the 30. Oh, I don't know if there was a little contact or maybe the air got him loose on exit.
I didn't see any contact, but yeah, there could have been that little air contact there. But I'll tell you, he lost a lot of spots, but man, it was way better than wrecking it. He hung on to it.
I think he just got loose. I don't think he wasn't even really that close to the back. So
yeah,
13 just gets loose. Unfortunately, loses several spots back to 7th position. All this happening behind the 42 Gates and Samuel Joseph. Both those guys happy to see that. Although we got some lap traffic up front for our leader.
Yeah, it's definitely not what the 42 wants to see.
55.
He had to slow up a little bit there, CJ, for the 55.
Up the track. Oh, almost a little contact on exit. How much is that going to cost him?
Yeah, well, the only thing he's praying on is the other guy's got to get through the 55 now as well.
Behind him. Trey Whitehead under fire from Ackridge. Ackridge looking low for third.
Ooh, Trey just touched the wall.
Live traffic in front of him, the 55. Up, 55 up the track. Oh, he turns him into Ackridge as that goes sliding down the front stretch, and the caution flies.
Wow.
The 11 does the 360 and keeps going.
Yeah.
Whitehead able to keep rolling here as well. Davey sneaks by him, though. As the caution flies, we are going to have a shootout to the finish here.
Well, does anybody decide they want to take tires? That's going to be the big question.
It's going to be a big question for sure, because if you pit, they don't, you're going to be in trouble. If you're the leader, you got a tough decision to make, because whatever you do, there's going to be some guys that probably do the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, CJ honestly probably would have loved to have seen this happen maybe 10 laps ago. But here we are with 10 laps to go, and he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do. And
all right.
Hope everybody goes with him.
So far, so good. CJ Gates leads everybody down. I think everybody's coming to pit road. The 30 stopping at pit road.
Actually, the 30 was given an EOL for that.
Well,
I think.
Now he's spinning, trying to get going here. I think he was just trying to find where he was. Oh, he's spinning again. He's has some pretty good damage.
I'll tell you, you got to go back. I don't know if we did show it on chat. That 11, that 360. I mean, that was a pretty good move there. I mean,
Let's look at it here. Coming off the corner, they run up on the lap car. Fortunately, the 30 gets into the 55, turns the 11 around. 11 does a little 360 spin and keeps going there. Oh, no. I would say no problem, but that's a little bit of a problem.
All right. Well, I guess now the big question is, how green are we going to stay? Can we get through these 9 laps green? Who stayed out?
Well, your pole sitter.
I was going to say, yeah, Noah Jackson has. I think that's it.
Just looking at another replay there of the incident. Noah Jackson has decided to stay out here. He put it on lap 103. Everybody else comes in on lap 141. So this is a little bit of a desperation move for the 67, yeah. I believe, a little bit here.
That is a bit of a difference, too. Randy Wall.
Or maybe he's out of tires, Tony. I mean, he's had a rough night so far. Maybe he's out of tires. Too.
That was Randy Wall. I don't know if he was thinking he might have gotten the wave around. But no, he should be moved to the back there. Yeah, there might be some scoring here. Yeah, he was waiting for the wave around, but he wouldn't get it if Noah stayed out.
So he's dropping back now.
All right, yeah, they are dropping back.
Travis Burton is your lucky dog. He's a couple laps down. Continue to black flag. Matt Davies got a penalty on pit road. He's going to the rear.
Yeah, pace car's in right now.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 7 to go at the line. Noah Jackson leading the way with old tires. CJ Gates on the outside with those freshies. See what happens here. Green flag flies.
Oh, cracks off. Sammy goes with him. Here comes the 11. The 11 is looking pretty sporty right now.
Who's going to be the challenger here? Who's going to be the first one with new tires to that 67? That's what they're fighting for back here. Yosef able to clear off of turn 2. Here comes the 42 back to the inside. Oh, almost a little contact, maybe a little contact here. Up the track, the 35 goes sliding up the track into the wall. Green still so far as the 42 lays the bump to the 35, 6 laps to go.
Man, Sammy was able to hang on to it, but man, he lost a ton of spots.
Here comes the 42 up to the 67. This is going to be no contest because of the new tires. 67 tries to block, though, to the inside. There's no holding that back. 42 back to the point. Here comes Ackridge in the 11. Oh,
Oh, almost a
67
little contact there.
trying to fight back on those old tires.
Yeah, Noah's really trying to dive it in right now.
Joseph hits pit road. His night's done. Here comes the 11 by the 67 for second position. Here comes Teasley underneath the 67 as well for third.
We know Braxton usually kind of sleeps a little bit on the early of the, on these restarts, and he kind of saves it for the end here, but he's got to go. He wants to catch that 42.
Yep. 67 and Jackson fighting side by side right now with Matt Davies. Davies up to fourth.
Teasley's starting to make a little run here, too. I mean, we got 3 drivers right now. It could be anybody.
We got Jacob Booth sideways back here in turn 1 and 2. Tries to save it into the wall. Out of turn 2, sideways out of turn 2. Caution flies. This is the 7 of Runnick also sideways here. So we are not done yet. Something happened in turn 1 between Jacob Booth and another car. Maybe the 7.
Yeah, I'm going back to see what happened here.
See what happened to the 7. I'm seeing the 7 of Runnick.
Yeah, there was a little contact there.
Up the track. Into the 19.
Jacob doing a forced drift, almost caught it, but man, he cracked the outside wall there. Trying to hang on to it.
Yeah, he may even clipped another car going by there. Let's right on board with Booth here. Just sliding sideways as your contact down here. The 24. No, I don't think he barely missed him, but unfortunately, he just tries to hang on to it. And his car doing the, what you say is next gen things.
Yeah, doing next gen things. That's right.
Let's back this up here because going into the corner. 7 tries to dive in there and underneath the 19 and just up the track a little bit. There wasn't much room. And it was enough to send the 19 around. The 7 got out of shape too and ends up sliding and spinning.
All right, David Esky getting one more lap back, or getting actually his lap back, so he should be on the lead lap now. And just so you all know, we are in green, white, checkered territory. This is going to be the first attempt of 3. 11th caution.
So we got the new tires out front now. Did the 67 bail on his plan? I think he did. Did he come to pit road? He did.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do nothing but lose more positions at this point. So get some fresh tires, maybe go forward instead of backwards. It didn't work out. But if it had a rash of cautions, maybe. But
right.
Unfortunately, that tire difference was pretty sizable.
And I'm looking at the pits right now. Alexich, I had to go back to see where the 5 was at just for our points battle here, and he's in the pits right now still.
He is back in.
And he's
going to
be going a lap down.
No, he's rolling.
He's okay. He's just going to make it. Wow.
He's trying to get all that damage fixed that he can.
It's going to be a good points night. I mean, if Braxton can pull out a win here, it's going to be a good point night for him. But he's still got to get by that 42, and the 42 has been very strong. Led 70 laps, not the most. Unfortunately, Samuel has 73. But what do we got? 3 more laps to go. CJ might be able to beat Samuel as far as laps led as well.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be close.
It's going to be close, yeah. Fortunately, Samuel having that issue, and he's out. If you're still out there, Samuel, man, rough night. Great run, though. I mean, you're looking sharp all night.
And I will say the 42 Gates has taken away the fastest lap. So he is the fastest so far tonight. So we will see. But even the second place is a good points night for the 11 of Acras. You got to keep that in the back of your mind. Don't do anything to take yourself out of this. Get a good points night. But those extra few points that you get for winning sure would be helpful too. So it's enticing. Not only that, as a driver you want to win. So all right, here we go. Green, white, checkered, number 1. As the 42 Gates leads down Ackridge on the outside of the front row into the restart zone. Here we go. Green flag is out. Good start for Gates. Good start for Teasley, who's going to take over second.
Yeah, Yeah, I almost wonder if Teasley gave Gates a little bit of help there. Here comes the 11 on the inside.
Oh, we got some contact back there behind him as well. Oh, little contact for second.
Davies licking his chops. He's like, I want the podium.
Teasley and Ackridge. Ackridge back to the inside. This is going to help the 42 Gates if he can't get clear. Come around and see
up a little bit.
The white flag. One left to go here at Nashville.
I'll tell you, Gates has got this thing sewed up. He's just got to hit his marks. They're battling back there. He has no competition at this point.
Battle is on for second back there. Teasley and Ackridge side by side through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Here comes Matt Davies looking for somewhere to go.
Going to be 3 wide here to the finish.
Are they? I don't know if Davies going to sneak in there. No, he's going to close that door. Teasley on the top, going to hang on, I think, here out of turn 4. It's going to be a race to the line. But all this happening behind the 42 of CJ Gates. He takes the win tonight here at Nashville.
Wow. That was a pretty good race there at the end. I mean, yeah. CJ was able to get her done.
CJ Gates grabs the win tonight and ties Samuel Joseph for the most laps led.
Well, we knew it was going to be close, right?
What a race. What a finish. Oh, we got some contact on pit road after the fact.
Maybe a little bit.
Here's the 42 Gates celebrating on the front stretch with the fans, burning it down. It's a well-deserved and much-needed win for the 42 Gates. He's had his struggles this season so far and finishes this one off strong.
He's either in the garage or he's on the podium, and tonight's another podium night. And, yeah, I mean, definitely one of 2 cars over the class of the field. He was gifted that lead early. And just kind of, it's a good strategy, put him back up front. I mean, just remember, he stayed out when everybody else pitted, got him up front, and he really hasn't looked back since that point.
So great job tonight for the 42 Gates. Great race to the finish there. Green, white, checkered. We stick green all the way through it. Well, hard racing, though.
Yeah.
A lot of really hard racing there at the end, trying to fight for that win, and we saw a great finish once again here. So let's look at our results tonight. For the Nashville 200 here for the Apex Racing Cup Series, CJ Gates, your winner tonight, grabbing that checkered flag. The 13 at Thad Teasley comes on 1 spot short, but still a solid night. The 13 finishes in second place. Braxton Ackridge on the charge from his starting position, up 22 spots from where he started. It's going to finish in third. Great points night as well for him. The Matt Davies machine, number 32 is going to finish in 4th position. Trey Whitehead finishes in 5th position. 6th spot for Cody Pearson, the number 9 car. 7th place for the 24 Landon Rainey. Great rebound there at the end for him. Zach Zukoski up in the top 10 in 8th position. Awesome job there. Ryan Floyd finishes in 9th position in the number 84. And the 7 of Matthew Ruddock going to take on that final top 10 position here tonight.
All right, Noah Jackson, he's finished 11th. David Eski, 12th. Michael Alexich, 13th. Travis Burton finishing 14th. Jacob Booth, 15th. Troy Sand, 16th. Samuel Joseph, 17th. Missio Flores, 18th. Then we had Randy Waugh, he's in 19th. Robert Brown, 20th. Michael Childs, 21st. Kyle Cortez, 22nd. Chris Everett, 23rd. Sheldon Swindell, 24th. Matthew Doyle, 25th. And then Dalton Zuprina, pop goes the engine, in 26th. Sorry, Dalton. That's a rough night.
It is, but it was an exciting night of racing tonight here at Nashville Super Speedway. We went over the lap count just a little bit, 153 laps instead of 150. Had that green white checkered at the end. Exciting racing all night though here around this track. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk to our top 3 finishers tonight and see what they have to say about the things they experienced out there on the track around Nashville Super Speedway. So we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back after this.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Season has arrived. Registration is officially open for the Lone Star Racing annual Toys for Tots race at Talladega. This isn't just about crossing the finish line first. Every single entry goes directly to lighting up a child's Christmas. Speed meets the spirit of giving. Secure your spot on the grid today. Let's race for a reason!
Back here in Nashville Super Speedway, finishing up the Apex Racing Cup Series Nashville 200 here on Full Throttle TV. An exciting finish for sure. These guys, again, put on a great show and very entertaining throughout the night. But we're going to throw it over to our post-race show. We're going to talk to a couple of the finishers tonight here from Nashville and get their thoughts and on their experiences here tonight around the track. We'll start with the third place finisher. It's going to be Mr. Braxton Ackers. Let's pull him up here. Braxton, man, congratulations. Third place finish tonight. I want to be a Pepper, too, after that run. Coming up from 22 positions to finish third, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. That was another one of them fun ones. I love CJ got a win. I don't know. I'm pumped about that. I might be more excited about him in the win. It's good to see him on top. Told him last week his luck was going to turn around. That was fun.
Yeah, I listened. It was fun to watch, too. Like you said, it had to be fun coming through the field, man. There's a lot of passing had to happen for you to get there. But I can't say that I'm too disappointed in CJ winning either. It's kind of been an up and down time for him. I know he's had some rough finishes. He's run well, but hasn't finished where he's been running, and finally finished it off tonight and going away in style for sure, man. But let's talk about your night. So not the qualifying run you wanted, but a third place finish, a great points night for you. We thought you might end up in second or have a shot at the win there, but still a good points night when Alexis had a little bit of an off night tonight.
Yeah, I hate that for Alexis. I was able to kind of see what happened with him and just getting caught up in just getting caught up in wrecks. I mean, that's what happens when you're at the back of the field. That's what my main goal at the start of the race was. I'm just like, I don't know how these guys are going to handle this track. So I kind of just paced myself, and once you kind of get an idea of how the guys are going to run it, you kind of can start working your way up. But he just got unfortunate there at the back, which it's bad. I hate it for him, but then again, I love it because like I need to get that 122-point lead broken down. Hopefully I gain some good points tonight.
Yeah.
But I thought I lost it there for a second. When that was the first time the whole night the car's been around, and somehow I didn't wreck the car. I don't know.
Yeah, you talk about racing for second there with the 30, and you guys caught that lap car. Listen, you come off the corner, you get hit in the right rear, do a 360, and you just drive off like nothing happened, man. Talk us through that. You had to see it going into 3, and you knew this was going to be a concern or an issue coming off the corner there, but I'm not sure you expected all that.
No, I saw the car. I kind of used a little basketball trick. I was going to try to use him as a pick. Make it where Trey had no choice but to slow down or wreck him. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to say Trey wrecked him. I'm not going to do that. But they got together, and next thing I know, I'm looking at the back of the field in the start-finish line, and I'm not spinning. And I don't see a meatball. I don't see anything. I actually had 0 damage. So I don't know what happened. But it was lucky. It wasn't skill or none of that. It was just luck.
Yeah, that's what Tony said. That was pretty impressive out there. So put on a little bit of a show for the fans there on the front stretch. maybe involuntarily, but still a great night, man. After all that, I know like you said, coming through the field, that spin, and all that. Starting second on that last restart, still finishing in third. I know Dad got you there at the end, but you guys were racing pretty hard there those last couple laps. But it was fun to watch. Still third place though. Great points tonight. Good night overall tonight. And like you say, you get your buddy CJ Gates and Victor Lane, man. So congratulations on that. I'm going to throw it to you, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Alrighty, well, again, thank Dad. He helped me most of the night, giving me lap time splits. It's pretty cool having a hype man when you're running a 30.3 on a 40 lap run. He's like, oh my God. So pretty cool having him in my ear. He's telling me to be patient at the end. He's like, big picture. And I'm like, no, Thad's in third in points. I'm fighting the big picture right now. So it's good to have him. My buddies that tune in every week, watch my Twitch stream and y'all's broadcast. They're supportive. And again, thank y'all for everything y'all do. Can't wait to go back and watch the race. And yeah, of course, can't wait to crack open a cold Dr. Pepper.
For sure, man. Great job tonight. You kept the can pretty clean there. I know you did it there off turn forward. Other than that, it's looking pretty good out there, man. So congratulations on third tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Good to see y'all. It looks like I'm 75 points behind Michael now, so
Very
moving
nice.
on up.
There you go. Just need a few more nights like that. We have a nice little points battle up front.
Yes, sir. But hey, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next week. All right.
All right. We'll see you next week, man. Congratulations. There's your third place finisher tonight. Braxton Ackers in the number 11 Dr. Pepper machine. I guess Dr. Pepper machine looking pretty good. Despite the hit, I guess he had no damage there. So great job for him there in third position. Let's pull up our second place finisher. Tony, I think you're standing by with the number 13 of Thad Teasley.
Yep, over here with Thad Teasley, man. You had a pretty good night. You running up front all night. The car looked really good and stable. Didn't seem like you got into any issues as well. And you're battling for the lead for a little bit as well. And just like I say, I mean, you just looked pretty rock solid all night. How was your night?
I was close enough to finish. Be the first loser. It was a good night. It was kind of hard to pass, dirty air. Then when you try to make a pass, you overuse your tires. But overall, it was a good race.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, we saw you. I mean, you guys both, you and Braxton both made some pretty good points on Michael Alexich. He had a little rough night too, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, you were chasing Sammy Yosef, battling the 30 for a while as well, and just it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. I mean, the battle up front was just was relentless, and you guys were just all on top of each other for the most part.
Yeah, it was a fine line of trying to make a clean pass and worrying about spinning out. You never could find that line. I think I overdid it a couple times. I think I spun out twice.
I don't remember seeing you spin out, to be quite honest with you, but
I spun out in that last long run for sure.
oh, okay. Well, I don't recall. Maybe I'm wrong, but or maybe I don't know. It still was a great night, though. I mean, finishing third or second. So, I mean, I don't know. Congrats to you. I mean, you got her done at the end.
You gonna tell
Yes,
Thad?
sir.
You gonna tell the guy in the car that he's wrong? Sorry, it didn't happen.
I don't remember seeing him spin though, but I have a very short-term memory as it is. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I remember cussing myself out. Do remember that?
Well, still, I mean, finishing second, even though a couple spins. I mean, it's still a hell of.
Something going on.
Well, yeah, it's for sure.
I
It was
agree.
great time. I mean, you guys always make it exciting. Yeah, tonight was pretty good. It's not an easy track, with the concrete surface and the tire wear and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of fun there. Good green flag runs too towards the end. So not bad night. Again, man, congrats on second. We'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Brody, you're with Mr. CJ Gates. The guy gets it done in the end.
Yeah, step down here, Victory Lane with the 42 of CJ Gates, who I just caught him talking to, probably talking
I was
to
talking to Chewy.
Chewy. Yeah, I figured, man. Hey, congratulations, man. What a run tonight. What a finish there. You had a quick car all night. We thought that the tire offset at one point was going to be a detriment to you, but you hung out there. You proved us wrong. You got out front. That clean air was king tonight, man. You were able to get out there and get away from them. Then the tires finally reset, but then we had those late race restarts. That's pesky late race restarts you have to deal with. But didn't seem like a problem to you tonight, man. Congrats.
I appreciate it. It's good to be back talking to you guys. It's been a little while. No, I think the first stage went really good. I had pretty much control of the race, and then it just fell off. And I was like, okay, well, I got to do something here. 'Cause stage two wasn't much better, and we made a call to switch and do something different. Pit strategy, me and Ryan was a genius with that. And we took fuel to make sure we were going to be good on fuel because you've seen what that did to me on Sunday. Yeah, and then the other couple cautions kind of helped me, but then the late race cautions, you know how that works out for me last Tuesday, and I'm sitting there going, "You got to be kidding me! Can we just not finish on the green?"
Yeah, for sure, man. It's been a struggle sometimes in these races for you there towards the end. You always run well, always fast, got a fast car, run up front. But sometimes the finishes just aren't there. But man, tonight looked like you had the car to beat there at the end. Just kind of held it straight, got a good restart, got away from everybody, and it was pretty clean selling from that point forward. But yeah, so let's talk about that first. The first stage, we did see that. You kind of shot out of a cannon, went to the front, and then it just looked like it just, a light switch flipped. It looked like it just went terrible for you, and you just kind of went backwards. So I guess at that point you had to kind of reset of, okay, how hard can I push at the early parts of these runs?
I think I got a little tire damage or wheel damage and coming off turn 2 in that first stage when I was trying too hard to catch back up people, and that wasn't, when you're that dirty air, you're not going to catch people. You're just stuck back there. So I knew I needed track position. I needed to fix my damage. So stage 2, I started off a little bit behind the 8 ball, and I was like, all right, well, we're going to do what we can do and try to flip it somewhere. And it somehow it worked out. I'm not sure how, but I'm going to credit Ryan. Ryan Floyd gave me a little, he's like, let's just get gas only. We got fresh tires and we'll see how it plays out. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we did it. We lost a lot of track position, but we ended up gaining it back when everybody else pitted and we stayed out. So.
Well, I know you mentioned the restarts, man. The restarts were kind of crazy tonight. And I think that, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's because it's so hard to pass once you get going. Everybody wants to get as much as they can on these restarts because that's the prime time to pass. Once you get kind of in the line, it seems like it's really tough to pass out there.
Absolutely. Like you can't pass on the outside at this track for some reason. If you do, somebody's going really slow on the bottom. And the restart, you can't pass to get past that the start finish line. So you're kind of stuck there. And you're going to have to hope that somebody slides up the track, you drop underneath of them, and then you can make hay on the back stretch if you're lucky. It's pretty much the inside line was the dominant line. It always is at that track. But,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did see some of the guys using the top just a little bit there, but it seemed like it was in certain situations. And it's like you said, they almost had to make a mistake for you to take advantage of that. So, but regardless, it was a really good race out there tonight. It was fun to watch. It seemed like everybody was having fun out there. I know Brax
it was stressful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in your position, I guess if you're leading the race, it is
very stressful.
Right. I mean, that's the thing. It is close quarters racing, very close, very stressful. And on a concrete track, seems like everybody's kind of slipping and sliding around a little bit. So it seems a little tough out there.
Yeah, very much so. But I'm glad to be back in the winner's circle and chatting with you guys. It's been a little bit. So
yeah.
Where's your co-partner? Is he in there?
Yeah. So we'll throw it over to Tony.
Yeah.
Tony,
there's Tony.
Go ahead. Take it away.
Well, I was going to ask, did you want to see a caution towards the end? I was kind of saying on broadcast. Really? You see, we were wondering too, because, you did kind of fall off, like Brody mentioned off the first stage. We were thinking maybe you just wanted to kind of see that caution happen to kind of get on equal tire with everybody. But, man, I'll tell you, once you got that clean air out in front, I mean, yeah, Samuel was having a hard time trying to catch you, and you were just going like gangbusters, and we were pretty impressed there. And we were hoping that, everybody was going to kind of go with you towards the end when the caution did eventually fly. Was that a little bit of concern as well?
It was, but, it's when you're the leader or up in the front anywhere and the caution comes out, you're kind of at the mercy of everybody else. So I just did what I thought would be the right thing for me to do, and that's kind of how it rolls, Take a chance, gamble.
Yeah. Just hope everybody
follows. Paid off, man.
Yeah, I don't gamble on a fart, but I'll gamble on a race.
Well, it paid off, man. Congrats. I mean, you did a great job tonight just hanging out there. You and Samuel, I believe you guys led the equal amount of laps as well, too, towards the end of that race. So that was pretty wild.
That's good. It's good to be back talking with you guys. Hopefully, I can do this every weekend with you on Sunday and Tuesday. So I'm working on getting back in the broadcast booth with you boys.
Yeah, for sure. It's good to see you back, man. Good to see you having some good runs. Like I told Braxton, because Braxton was pretty happy to see you finally grab that win too after a little bit of a slide. It just seems like, and I told him the same thing. It seems like for you, and I think I told you this. It seems like you run really well. You have fast cars, but you seem to get caught up in stuff, and you just don't finish where you run. Or here lately, it's been the case, and I'm glad to see.
Season.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you finally turn that around, get towards the front,
Yeah.
and get away from everybody, and try to finally finish this one off. I guess if you're not getting caught up in stuff, you can grab a few more of these.
We're heading down the home stretch of the season, and I plan to try and be there at the end. That's the goal.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I know last season I was there at the whole season, towards the front of the points, and things happened. I fell off at the end, and it is what it is. But we're gonna try and go for that number one spot. That's the goal. But I know there's a lot of competition ahead of it. So
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of competition, and it's great to see the competition level being what it is, man. There were so many cars that come out there tonight that could have won this race, and it's amazing to see, man. It's always a guessing game, and I love to see you finally grab that one, get this off this monkey off your back, and maybe we'll see some more going forward here. We got Michigan next week, Pocono after that. We got some big tracks coming up, and I'm sure you're going to be a contender there for those guys as well. So I'm gonna.
that's the goal. That's the goal.
Throw it to you, let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs, man. Congrats.
I want to give a shout out to you guys. You guys are full throttle. You guys do awesome. My legacy teammates, Ryan and Chris. Chewy for all he does for the league, and Dalton. All you guys, we have a lot of fun in this league, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, man. And it's fun to watch. I get caught up as a fan sometimes watching these races instead of a broadcaster.
Absolutely.
So it's really a lot of fun. I love seeing you guys battle week in, week out, man. Love to see it. Congratulations again, man. We'll see you next week at Michigan.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Brody. Thanks, Tony.
All right. Well, there's your winner tonight. CJ Gates finally gets that monkey off his back, Tony. Finally back in victory lane. It's been a rough go, and this has got to feel good for him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had a pretty wild night, and again, that strategy staying out. He's got to kind of maybe give it that. I mean, yeah, he's good to see him in victory lane, but what did he say? He's got to give Ryan a little props for that, for kind of almost forcing his hand to stay out. That definitely was the move of the race. I mean, he did have a quick car too. He was able to kind of manage the tire as well. I mean, especially what he had, like an 8-lap deficit. Still stayed out in front of Samuel and Trey Whitehead and even Thad. But man, yeah, it just he sounded a little nervous about that last pit stop, though. Didn't know if everybody's coming in or not. So
well, I mean,
it worked out.
Yeah, it's the same thing I said. As the leader, you're just kind of hoping that everybody follows what you do, and it's kind of out of your hands. You have to make the first decision, so you just have to do what's best for you, and that's exactly what happened, and it worked out. And yeah, sometimes it takes a village, so that help from a teammate definitely helps as well. And yeah, so that again, great race tonight. The competition is so stiff out there. There's so many cars that could have won this race tonight, depending on how things went. I mean, it started from lap 1 and 2 with the leaders getting together and sliding through the grass. I mean, that's what kind of night it was, and that kind of set the tone for the night.
And well, somebody made the comment too about the hockey sticks and the skating rink, and yeah, there was a little bit of checking going on for sure. And I don't know, it made it a lot of interesting. Usually to me the Nashville races are a little boring, but I don't know, it's a lot of fun, man. These guys put on a great show tonight.
There was a lot of stuff going on out there tonight. We tried to cover it all. I'm sure we missed some things. Apparently, like the 13 spin. That you don't remember, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Yeah, I completely forgot that he spun.
Well, this is night 3 of 4 for us here at Full Throttle Television. Apex Racing Cup Series in the books tonight. Tomorrow night we have the Sim Racing Points Truck Series from FTSR, 9 p.m. every Wednesday. And where did you say they are, Tony?
We are at New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. So we're going to see if we can crack open some lobster or something up there.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know if I'm a fan of lobster, but anyway, we'll
I am. I'll eat it. I ain't gonna win, but maybe the winner will give me some.
That's right. You'll be on track. So we'll see what you can do.
I'll
out
be
there.
on track. I'll be racing. Yeah, probably not much, but I'll be out there.
So night 4 tomorrow night, 9 p.m. here on Full Throttle Television. Do not want to miss it. The Sim Racing Points Truck Series in action at New Hampshire. But that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. We're leaving here and headed straight to New Hampshire. For Tony Solari and everybody at Full Throttle Television, my name is Bernie Hanna. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love the chats out there. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. here on Full Throttle TV.